Hey everybody, welcome back to the chateau and my rather difficult mission, shall I say, single-handedly, to clear the chapel, to get the gardens outside the chapel, everything looking great, and the chapel open to be able to be visited at the big event. Let's get to it. That's a bit of a mess, isn't it? I've still got loads left to do. I've probably done 2/3, I suppose. And I've got the few across here and then one that's hidden in the... never gets done, that's hidden in there. So, why does this get done? Why does this look so extreme? But also, why is it so important? So, it's called Pollarding. It is because they're supposed to be ornamental, but because they're ornamental, these are placed in places where it's important this stuff is kept up. So here, that's about as long as they're supposed to get before you trim them. Maybe a little bit longer, but not much longer, okay? And you're supposed to be able to snip them quite easily. When they're longer, the longer they get, so as these... There we go, let's think. So, as these branches get to that size, much bigger than that, and the roots start expanding with it, because the taller the tree, the bigger the roots to keep upright, and then they start doing damage to walls and things which shouldn't be there. So, once upon a time, so there's one there which right next to the wall, there would have been one there, same as... there is one there, and there's the base of one there. And that would have been fine for them to be against the walls there, same as there would have been one there, and that dip, and that there where it's pushed the wall out. Would have been fine, as long as it was kept short, because the roots wouldn't have destroyed the walls, of course, over the years, and people don't think like that, because the knowledge is lost, or it's just maintenance that doesn't get done. Damage is done. So the other issue here is rather than getting a ladder into it, putting the ladder up against the taller stuff and doing it where it would be much easier, I'm having to do it with a long, heavy, extendable chainsaw, because the trees, I'm trying to save these because they are very, very old now. But as you can see here, so this one comes up, see at the top you've got this huge knuckle. That's because it's just over repeated years it has been allowed to grow big rather than small and then cut. So now you've got huge weight at the top end, which is being supported by much smaller branches. So me putting my weight, because I'm not light, up in there on those, I don't want to break those branches. I want the trees to recover, so I'm trying to do it from the ground, and it's a bit hard on the shoulders. So the other thing is, of course, I'm actually making quite the mess. So I'm going to clear up so it's a little bit safer as I'm walking around, tripping over branches. So let's get this off in the trailer, then carry on. It's I am actually getting somewhere. It's unfair to not. Just hurts the shoulders a bit. It's like I really want to get it tied up. I mean, look under here. Look, there's a sort of flagstone aisle there, straight to the chapel. It's all of this that I want to get sorted out, along with the inside of the chapel as much as possible. And now, once these are done, so these will start putting out leaves and be pretty very quickly. We'll have to put the lime wash on the bases here to keep moss and everything off them. As you can see, it's lasted years, but it's finally gone and it's nice, clean and healthy than before. Then clean up all the edges. Then I need to scarify all of this. I need to clean up the lawns out here, because they have just been something you went past. And I would prefer there was something that you wanted to walk around and enjoy. And of course, it would be nice to look across at that, and that is all neat, tidy. Pull everything off those walls all around as well, and I can see what I'm dealing with underneath that. Neat, tidy, beautiful area. The trailer has gone. I've done one big load to the deliveries to get rid of that stuff. That's cool. Probably another trailer load there, especially with the last bits from over there and these ones. And we're going to do something about the bamboo before the birds come back nesting. However, I've got a delivery. What's in it? Come on, let me in. Right. I could be amazed or I could be disappointed. Averagely disappointed, I think. That's terrible packing. So these will be going along there. Something like that. I better even that out. And they're hydrangea, like the magic candle ones, which will look nice eventually. I think I'm a bit disappointed with those. I guess the only thing for it, before the sun goes in, carry on shopping. So as we can tell by the colourful things everywhere, and of course after they flowered they need to be cut back quite quickly, otherwise they won't be neat and tidy and won't flower for next year. We've got some beautiful, beautiful colours. We've got all the pink down thing, the yellow, and it's really, really nice. Spring has sprung, mostly. Daffodils are coming up. We're having nicer days, although it's going in and out. And yes, I have been gone for a couple of weeks because I decided that going and playing on motorbikes in the sunny weather was much more fun than doing any of this, but I'm back to this now. And something that I really wanted has come about. My friend who does some printing stuff on the side and all the bits and pieces, he's made me some jumpers. You might think that's the wrong time of year, but no, damn well isn't at the moment. So some nice big jumpers. It's not merch, don't worry, I'm not trying to pitch anything at you. It's just a bit of fun for me, and they're kind of cool because that's the car channel. Got some big ones for here, and of course my favourite. Little things make me smile. And there, of course, one for this channel, Chateau Life. So now I get to have my uniform, don't I? Because I know I need to have at least the right thing to wear while I'm doing some work. So what's currently going on at the moment? No, it's not all just about the big annual event, the annual charity event, but a wider thing. As I said, I want to get this place I'm looking at it as if I've just moved in. I want to clear out, find the things I want to do, get it neat and tidy, look at it with those fresh eyes and fresh motivation. And things like the chapel is a very important thing. You know, it's the first thing you see as you come in, and it's a beautiful little feature which I want to be there. Sure, I can't go replastering walls and stuff. There's more structural issues than that at the moment, but having it clean, clear, and the beautiful gardens, a place to go and sit, to contemplate, will be nice. The grounds, basically getting everything ready, because as much as the important thing here is the big, you know, charity event, we do that once a year, actually living here and enjoying yourself and going, do you know what, I'm going to go away for a weekend, I'm going to have friends around for a barbecue, as opposed to just work. So getting ahead of myself this spring. I'm doing all right so far. So I will now have to see you again tomorrow, because I'm going to have to try to do my best to do Monday to Friday, because if I don't push myself and have you hold me accountable for Monday to Friday as best as possible, I'm going to never get this work done in the way I want. So thank you for the people I know who will hold me accountable and push me to do that, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Bye now.